Hi, this is Wayne Mansfield. There's a lot of rumours around about Apple launching iPad 3, and the latest date I've heard is the 3rd of March. And what that means is that iPad, the original one, will be down to under $200. iPad 2 will be maybe $350, with the iPad 3 coming in at the previous price. And I've long predicted that how people use the internet will significantly change when they can get a good quality iPad, or in the Android world a Slate, and coming soon in the Windows world, when Windows version 8 comes, when they can get that device at a really reasonable price, so $100, $200, and the world will change. Now I just wanted to share with you an idea that came up with a particular client and friend of mine. Phil Wiley is my friend's name. Now Phil was one of the original internet marketers way back when. And the last couple of years he's been debilitated by some mystery illness, and just out of the blue he wrote to me and said to me, I'm back on deck, but did you pay to get listed on Flipboard as Australia's #1 curator of information? Now I hadn't noticed this because after a while you get sick of looking for your own face because it's all around you. But if you're not aware of this, Flipboard in 2010 was voted the most popular and the most useful application for the iPad. And what it basically is an application on the iPad that delivers all your content like a magazine, electronic magazine. During 2011 it became an application on iPhone. So you have an audience approaching 50 million people who have iPhones or iPads, plus all the people that they might influence. So how could you get there? So the situation is, when you get Flipboard, which I'll show you here, but I'm sure that Lauren will give you some images while we're looking at this video, and go to Flipboard, and it's got a little category here called Cool Curators, and here's this ugly beast up here, that's me. Now, just to give you the power of this, we've been working a long time with social media. We've got 100,000 followers on Twitter, 4,000 first level people within Facebook, and 20 or 30 Facebook pages for our businesses. On LinkedIn our network extends to 20 million people, and I heard recently that Twitter is up to 500 million people, and there's an application where you can put your Twitter name in and it'll tell you how many people you link to. Now that says I'm linked to, I didn't believe the figure at the time, but about 300 million people. Now all of this hasn't cost money, it's just cost time and some clever application by myself and the small team that we have here. But can you imagine the power for your business if you were coming up across that sort of network? And I want to share with you the way that we did it. We do seminars across the country on a regular basis under our social media network company, which is called Blue Lake. And altogether, the times are changing so fast that if you don't get on board with this, you'll be left behind. But when people are using their iPads rather than their television to get their information, when they're using their iPad or their Slate rather than their computer to get the information, and when they're out and about, they're totally always connected through their smartphone, whether that's an iPhone or an Android phone, you're going to need to be on their Slate, their smartphone. If you want to know more about this, talk to us as soon as you can. The division that we've got is called Blue Lake Social Media. I'd love to talk to you, and we'll look forward to meeting with you again. So this is Wayne Mansfield, until we meet again, saying get on the net.